So I hear that Phillip Rivers, who is 44 now, is going to be signing with the practice squad for the Colts. There was a hot take about me saying Riley Leonard would at least start a game, so maybe that could be true, but don't be surprised if Phillip Rivers comes back and starts. I mean, you got Daniel Jones on the IR, you got Anthony Richardson still recovered from an orbital injury, and you got Riley Leonard. What possibly could be going wrong for Indianapolis? Oh wait, don't do it to Jonathan. He don't deserve it. Welcome back to Grizzly Talks Football, ladies and gentlemen. We got Week 15 NFL predictions. As always, if you are enjoying this series so far, make sure you give this a big thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. Helps the channel a lot. This is the Grizz as always, and without further delay, let's get straight to it. Not so fast. Let's see what happened last week. It was a decent Week 14, 8-6. I mean, it was better than 8-8, but still, it's not good enough. My record now is 123 and 8-4-1. And yeah, like before I said last episode, I made the playoffs in my fantasy football league for the first time since 2019, so that could definitely get in the way of things as well. Now let's get straight to the games. Kicking off this week, we got the Thursday night matchup from tomorrow night. We got the Bucks playing against the Falcons. Oh, sorry, it's not in Atlanta, it's in Tampa. There we go, that's better. Falcons season's all but lost. Yeah, we lost too many games. And Tampa Bay, I don't know what's going on with them. They got such a hot start, and now all of a sudden they're tied with the Panthers? Bucks have got to get back on track very quickly. Otherwise, the division winner for the NFC South is going to be Carolina. I know this is a game that the Falcons can absolutely win with nothing to lose. But Tampa Bay is going to win this one in another close game. I'll say 17-14 this time. It will be close since, it's a division rivalry game, but I see Tampa Bay still winning, and therefore sweeping us. I just don't have enough belief in Atlanta for me to be able to trust them to win a game. Considering we lost to the Jets a couple weeks ago. But Baker Mayfield, for the love of God, can you please play better? That goes for you too, Amika Buka. Kicking off the 1 o'clock slate, we got the Baltimore Ravens playing at the Cincinnati Bengals. Round 2 of this game. Without Joe Flacco, Ravens got their asses handed to them on Thanksgiving Day. This time it's on a Sunday. Ooh, there's a lot of things change here with Joe Burrow. I'll say the offense starts clinking, and Lamar Jackson has got to lock in because 3 turnovers against a Cincinnati defense that is one of the worst in the NFL is unacceptable. I hope you'll realize that when you play him in Cincinnati. Ravens are 67, but still sort of in the playoff hunt right now. I will say Baltimore has a bounce-back game against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll say 35-31. I believe it's going to be a shootout, at least this time around. Up next, we got the Raiders playing at the Eagles. I don't think it really matters who starts at QB for the Raiders because they're not beating the Eagles. Sorry, Raiders fans, you guys lose to Philadelphia. I'm going to say 38-3. Eagles are furious now. You guys are cooked. Up next, we got the Cardinals playing at the Texans. This one's honestly not an absolutely horrible matchup. Unfortunately for Arizona, they just have some bad luck with these one-score games, and I feel like this is going to be another one of those. Unfortunately for Arizona, it's like some stuff has to fall their way, otherwise the game could really get out of hand. I do think Arizona does have a solid defense. It's just if Jacoby Brissett can really be more efficient with the football through the air, I think he can potentially win this game. I just don't know if he can, especially against the Houston's #1 defense in the NFL. I think Houston wins this one in a pretty ugly game. I'm going to say 23-20. I think CJ Stroud definitely has a lot to give. He just needs to show a lot more on offense for me to think they'll blow out the Cardinals. They got a Super Bowl ready defense, but can the offense get to the same level? That'll be the question I'll be answered with this game. Up next, a little bit of a division rivalry in the AFC West. Chargers playing at the Chiefs. At least this game's not in Brazil anymore. Chiefs lost their AFC West chances, their chances to win a 10th straight division title. And the Chargers are coming in here after a very hard-fought overtime win over the Eagles on Monday night. If the Chiefs can't win the AFC West, they're bringing the Chargers down with them. They get their revenge on LA, 27-24. Mahomes bounces back. This Chiefs team is pissed off. Really pissed. I'm sorry, Chargers, but with how your offensive line has been playing, I just do not see Justin Herbert escaping this one this time. Up next, the AFC East rivalry matchup. We got the Bills playing at the Patriots. Patriots won the last one in Buffalo, and they are actually sitting with one of the best records in the NFL, 11-2. But the Bills are surging. Patriots coming off their bye week, and the Bills coming off an absolute hard-fought win against Cincinnati of all teams. Are the Patriots ready for the rematch? Coming off a bye, I say the answer is yes. New England wins another hard-fought victory over the Bills. I'm going to say 30-28. Dare I say Andres Borregales hits a game-winning field goal to give the Patriots 12-2. I'd say this one goes either way. Next up, we got the Jets playing at the Jags. I'm sorry, Jets. You guys literally have no shot. Jacksonville wins 27-14. I'm not going to waste too much time with that. I am very sorry, Jets fans. Next. Up next, we got the NFC East rivalry between the Commanders and the Giants in MetLife. I don't know what the hell is going on in Washington. Like, these injuries are just really killing their entire momentum, and they're out of the postseason already. The Giants were out a long time ago. Am I crazy enough to bet the Giants to go beat the Commanders? You daggone right I am. You gotta be crazy if you want to beat Wyatt. Obviously, I'm talking about Wyatt's world. But the Giants do beat the Commanders in a pretty sloppy game again, like 21-19. It's actually going to be a very close game. Up next, we got the Browns playing at the Bears. So now you see the Bears' flaws. Now you see why you don't use a small sample size to judge whether or not somebody's good at a certain place. That's why Caleb Williams choked under the brightest lights in Lambeau Field. But the Browns aren't really much better because they just lost to the one-win Titans. This actually might be a defensive game, which is what the Browns want, considering Myles Garrett's 3 sacks away from the single-season record. In a 17-14 slugfest, I say Chicago gets back on track. I think Shador will play decent, 150 yards plus 2 touchdowns, maybe 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. And Caleb Williams is going to have a bounce-back game as well. But it will come down to a Cairo Santos field goal, dare I say. The Bears are really going to go to 10 wins after they beat the Browns. Next up, we got the Panthers playing at the Aints. And this is also the first game of the 425 slate. There's 5 games from this slate. Panthers, you better get your head out of your ass against the Aints because you lost to these guys last time in your own house. The Saints fans, they are all talking about, oh, we got a great future after we just beat the Bucks. Can you please shut them up? As much as your fan base is fucking annoying, can you please shut the Saints fans up? Please! I'm picking on to win 20-14, but please get your shit together. I'm talking about you, Bryce. Start hooping. Next up, and probably one of the best games this week, we got the Detroit Lions going against the LA Rams. Jared Goff, Matt Stafford, I'm going to guess like part 4 or 5. It seems like ever since Matt Stafford went to the Rams and Jared Goff went to the Lions, it's been a kind of yearly tradition for these two teams to play each other. Ooh, this is a tough one. Rams are back in the first seed of the NFC. Detroit's still looking as good as ever, even though they got swept by the Packers. This one's going to be a very tough game. This one could go either way, but I say Rams win in a very solid game, 30-27 over Detroit. Detroit's a good team, it's just the Rams are kind of that much better. No, seriously, look at their teams, and also Lions have some injuries that are really holding this team back. It's the same thing as last year. Up next, we got the Colts playing at the Seahawks. Sorry about Daniel Jones, Indianapolis, but I don't know if it's going to matter who they start, whether it's Riley Leonard or Phillip Rivers. This team is kind of cooked, especially against a team like Seattle. I say the Seahawks win 27-17. I do wish whoever starts for the Colts the best of luck because you're going to need it. Up next in the other big game of the week, we got the Packers taking on the Broncos. This isn't Mile High Stadium. Packers haven't really played in a stadium like that this whole season, and the Broncos are still undefeated at home. Packers may have beaten the Bears in Lambeau, but they're not going to end the Denver's home winning streak. Denver wins another hard-fought game. I'm going to say, 21-17. Not very many touchdowns will be scored in this one. Expect a lot of good defensive plays. Also, since my dad's a Broncos fan, there you go, Dad. And the final game of the 425 slate, we got the Titans playing at the 49ers. Oh my goodness, who let this game get on 425? Sorry, Titans. Enjoy your second straight #1 pick. San Francisco wins 31-6. It's just literally talent difference. In our Sunday night matchup, we get the Vikings playing at the Cowgirls. Who the fuck let linebacker the Sunday night? You guys remember the last time Vikings were in Sunday Night Football? Oh yeah, I remember. They got beat by the Atlanta Falcons. They're going against a much worse defense, however, so maybe they stand a chance? Nah, sorry, Vikings. McCarthy's inconsistent as shit. Dallas wins this one because of a great offense. I'm gonna say, 31-21. JJ will put up a fight, but yeah, the Cowboys' offense is just gonna be too good. Don't be surprised if JJ McCarthy gets picked off twice. And to wrap up this week, we got the Monday Night Football game between the Dolphins and Steelers. I'm not so sure what Anchan's injury is gonna be like. I don't know if he's gonna play or not, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. I know the Steelers defense has been a little inconsistent at times, but I do still kind of believe in them. Maybe the Steelers offense has picked up his footing, and I'm not sure about the Dolphins. I'm sure they got a little cute winning streak going on. I mean, they blow out the Bills. But I don't know about this Miami team. I'll just take the safe route and just go with the Steelers here. I'll say, like, I don't know, 20-17. I'll say this is a defensive game. Whoever let this be a Monday night game, seriously piss off. That's going to do it for the predictions, and that'll do it for this episode of Grizzly Talks Football. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you get this a bit done thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. This is the Greatest signing off, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, by the way, how about that shot by Rob Wright III last night? Stepping up into the 3, and it was just boop. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, keep the Grizzly vibes with you at all times. Take care.